All right, today we're going to take a look at the Crocs Quick Trail Low, the Satisfy Collab, and the Moss colorway. I've had these for a little while now. I just haven't gotten around to do a video on it yet. So we are going to go for a walk on them, and then I'll talk about them a little bit. They are definitely unique. Whether or not I like them is a different story, so we'll talk about that further. Right, we are out here with Stella on this gorgeous autumn day. It's very nice. Maybe 60 out. So I have a lot to say about these Crocs here. I thought they were really cool looking when I first saw them, and I wanted something that was more than just a basic Croc for the fall and cooler months, so I ended up picking these up. They are expensive. I think I paid $110 for the Satisfy collab, and I have been rather disappointed in them. So as far as the comfort and the fit goes, they're not very comfortable. I ended up buying some inserts for it to try to give it more of an arch support. I have a bit of a high arch, and these have a very flat footbed to them. It's like if you've ever gotten a pair of hiking boots and taken out the insoles and put your foot in it, or bought a pair of shoes that doesn't come with any insoles and put your foot in it. That's how these feel. It's just lacking any good of a support on the footbed. So when I first picked these up, it was right after the Croc Echo Storms came out. And I was actually online looking for the Storm at a decent price on sale, and I came across these. I didn't even know these existed until then. So I figured I'd give them a try, because at the time, a lot of people were kind of hating on the Echo Storm, saying it didn't fit very well. It was just kind of clunky, and they didn't like contour to the foot. They didn't wrap around the foot, and they just fit very loose. So with that in mind, I went with these because it has a bit of a drawstring on the top of it, you can see, which still isn't very sufficient as far as cinching it down on the foot. It goes around twice. You can see the smaller one here, or it's not smaller, it's the same one, but it starts here, wraps around, then comes over here, and then there's this little cheap little S bind, this little plastic piece to capture it, which really isn't, I mean, it works, but it's, you know, for $110 I paid for these, you'd think they'd have a better system than just this crappy drawstring. But anyways, so that sold me on these. And with the fit in mind, with the Echo Storm, I figured I would go down, because I wear 11.5. I figured I'd go down to an 11, and that would kind of eliminate the excess space in them. So when I first got them and put them on, they fit all right, but it's a very flat footbed. There's no arch support in it, and there's almost like an extra padding at the ball of the foot and the heel, which like elevates the foot a little bit, so it leaves this cavity under where the arch is, and I couldn't wear them like that. So I ended up going onto eBay, and I found these Croc insoles and ordered them, and they came in a 2-pack, and they were really thin. I doubled them up, put them both in, and that added a little more of an arch support, made them a little more comfortable, but it lifted the foot up, and it kind of shrunk the fit in it. So now my toe is right at the end, and they're too small at this point. So it's either they have no arch support, they fit fine, or have a little fractional marginal amount of arch support, and then they're too small. So for the amount of money I spent on these, I'm a little disappointed in the fit and the comfort. Now, with that in mind, had I went up in size to a 12, that would have given me more room to add an insole in and like get some decent arch support. I mean, I could probably fit 2 more of those Croc insoles in, and with 4 of them in one shoe, I mean, it might be enough for the arch support and the comfort that I would need to like appreciate these. But as of now, if I put more insoles in it, they would just get smaller and smaller, as some of you might know with insoles and shoes. When you put an insole in, it kind of shrinks the sizing. So I don't know. I still like the way they look, but as far as the fit goes, it's definitely lacking, and the comfort's definitely lacking on them. So I still wear them. I've been thinking about reselling them on eBay. I haven't really worn them a lot. Most of the tread's still in good shape on them, so I could probably sell them as new or lightly worn and get a little bit of my money back, but I don't know. So those are my current thoughts on it. I'll get some walking footage with it with Stella, and then I'll do a wrap up and talk a little bit more about what I haven't addressed. There's a flag football game going on right now, so Stella is not cooperating. knowing what I know now, if I were to buy these again, I would size up instead of down if you're on a half size. If you are on a whole size, you are probably good going true to size. I wouldn't size up an entire size. I think that would be too clunky, but I think just going up half a size wouldn't be too bad. It would give you more room to add some insoles in it. But if you've got a flat foot and you're not needing any insoles, then you might be okay with going down on a size if you're on a half size. So, I mean, these, for the price point, for $110, these are not worth it at all. Not even close. I'd maybe pay $40 for these. I don't know where they got that price point from. I mean, it's literally just a rubber shoe or a foam shoe, whatever. I can't see this costing more than $20 to manufacture. So at $40, you're doubling your cost. You're doubling your profit, I should say. So I don't know, Stella, you were being awful today. You were being absolutely awful today. But I probably wouldn't buy them if I know what I know now about them, unless they were on like super sale for like 50% off. You know, I'd maybe pay $50 for these. But they just, the comfort isn't there, the fit isn't there. I've never had a pair of Crocs and then I needed to put insoles in. If this had come with the Echo insole in it, they would be amazing. And I mean, I think that's kind of essentially what they did with the Echo Surge. But these are a different style though. They got the gibbet holes in the top. They're not really gibbet holes, they're elongated, but they fit a gibbet. Stella. You're obnoxious today. You're obnoxious today. You know that? Alright, I just reviewed the footage I took earlier, and there really isn't too much more I want to say about that. I will show you the inserts that I got for them. They're called Nix Max. They came in a pack of two pair, and I've got two of them doubled up. They're really thin. You can see how thin they are, but they're made for Crocs. They're wide, so it fits the toe box of a Croc. They were fairly inexpensive. I think I paid like $11 for the 2 pair. So I mean, they've helped, but it still isn't ideal. I wish there was more of an arch support. I guess, here, let me take them out and see if I can show you the sole. So I mean, it's basically a standard Croc footbed to it. But like I mentioned in the video, it feels like there's a little bit of a rise where the ball of the foot is and where the heel is, which lifts the foot up a little bit, causing the issue that I'm having with the arch. Because I typically don't have much of an issue with the standard arch on a Croc. Just with it being squishy enough, when my foot settles into it, it gives enough support to where I don't have a problem. But something about these, I don't know if it's a little firmer. It could be the additional tread on the bottom. That might be the source of all of it. It's given a little more of a rise, so it's not able to compress as much as normal Crocs do. That could be what the issue is. So that's all I really have to say about these. I don't know if I buy them again. Knowing what I know, they are pretty cool though. I think they look nice. So, but for the money, like I said, I don't think it's worth it. Oh, there is kind of a nice padding on the ankle too. You can see where that felt starts. I wonder if these would be better without this whole top half. They'd fit kind of funky then though. You need like a back strap or something. So there's a little bit of a heel strap. I don't know how well that's going to hold up though versus the non-collab ones. That seem to be more integrated, that back strap. So thanks again for watching. I hope I answered any questions that people might have regarding this particular model from Crocs. And if you like this kind of footage, please like and subscribe. I'm going to try to continue to put out new videos on the new models that Crocs continue to put out in the future. They've really been cranking them out this year compared to what the company used to offer. They've really been doing a lot. I enjoy the ingenuity and creativity with that company. I mean, they might not all be winners, but I appreciate their effort regardless. So like and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with the new Croc models. I'll try to continue to get them on time as they're released going forward. Thanks.